So this is video to go with card S23, which is all about reflecting shapes in a particular axis or line of symmetry. So we are given on our card a triangle, and we're asked first of all to reflect it in the x-axis, and then on the same diagram to sketch what that shape would look like if we were to reflect it in the y-axis. Use some tracing paper for this. If you don't have any, ask for some. There's always some available in the exam, and it's really invaluable to help you get this right. So we need to take our tracing paper, and we need to trace not only the original shape, that's obviously a good idea, but also the axes as well, because that's going to help me make sure that I get it in the right place in a second. So I've traced my shape, I've traced the axis, and I need to reflect it in the x-axis. So I'm going to reflect it in this line here. Now reflect means flip, so I'm going to flip it upside down, but I'm also going to make sure that when I line it back up, that the axes line up with where they were originally, and that makes sure I've definitely got that shape in the right place. And once it's there, I can just trace over the top of it. And I can have my reflection in the x-axis, and I'm just going to call that number 1 so we can see that that's the answer that I got when I reflected it in the x-axis for number 1. Doing it in the y-axis is exactly the same. So I'll put my tracing paper on, I'd trace my shape, but this time I'm reflecting it in the y-axis, I'm reflecting it in the vertical axis. So it's going to flip over here this time. Make sure we line up those axes with where they started. Sketch over the top of that shape. You can be much neater than me and do it with a pencil and a ruler. And I'm just going to give that a label 2 so that I can see it's what I got for part 2 when I've reflected my shape in the y-axis. And it's as simple as that. So now you've seen that, there's a couple for you to have a go at. You've got a shape over here. I'll just sketch over the top of that so you can see it a little bit more clearly. So you've got a shape over there. You need to reflect it first of all in the y-axis, then in the x-axis. So pause the video, give that a try, and when you're ready, if you press play again, the answers will come up and you can check your work.